Why Billy Ray Cyrus hated Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana aired its finale episode over a decade ago from today. Even today, the show continues to have a loyal fan base. However, even though the show has a loyal support doesn't mean that the people who were involved in making the series have to love it as well. Billy Ray Cyrus, the father of the girl behind Hannah Montana, criticized the show. It's quite tragic. So what did he say? Let's find out. Billy Ray's mental state. In 2011, Billy Ray Cyrus sat down for an interview with GQ magazine. At that particular moment in his life, it was pretty clear that Billy Ray was having a really hard time, to say the very least. After all, Miley Cyrus' use of illicit substances was in the headlines. Billy Ray was in the midst of a messy divorce, and his record company had decided to delay plans for him to launch a music comeback. With all that in mind, it isn't overly surprising that Billy Ray Cyrus may have found himself in a dark state of mind during the aforementioned interview. Still, it was pretty surprising to read an interview in which Billy Ray stated his belief that he and his family were in the crosshairs of the devil. While speaking about his family's decision to live and work in Los Angeles, Billy Ray painted a biblical picture of what that meant for the Cyrus clan. Driving to work each day in the city of angels, this was a sign. A physical sign. It could have easily said you will now be attacked by Satan. Entering this industry, you are now on the highway to darkness. Following that statement, the GQ interviewer asked if Billy Ray really thought his family was under attack by Satan, and he made it very clear he was. I think we are right now, no doubt. There's no doubt about it. The cast hated Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana first aired in 2006, introducing to the world a bright-eyed teenage Miley Cyrus, who lived a double life as Miley Stewart by day and pop sensation Hannah Montana by night. Miley was joined by her on-screen bestie Lily Truscott, Emily Osment, on-screen brother Jackson Stewart, Jason Earls, and real-life dad Robbie Stewart, Billy Ray Cyrus. While fans loved the show for its catchy tunes and wholesome content, the cast felt a bit different. In particular, Miley had been outspoken about the damage she had felt as Hannah Montana inflicted on her at a young age. Really, Hannah Montana was not a character, she told Rolling Stone, explaining that there weren't clear boundaries between her life and the show. That wasn't what the show was about. It was about a normal girl with a wig on. The concept of a show, it's me. I really had to come to terms with that and not be third person about it. She also believes the show forced her to grow up too fast, causing her to act out later in life. I'm this fragile little girl playing a 16-year-old in a wig and a ton of makeup, she said, per The Hollywood Reporter. It was like toddlers and tiaras. Interestingly, Billy Ray shares her complicated feelings for the show that put Miley on the map and raised her own star power with the tween/teen crowd. Billy Ray Cyrus managed Hannah Montana/Miley Stewart's career. Just as Miley Cyrus alluded to the show blurring boundaries between her personal life and private life, so too did fans conflate Billy Ray's on-screen role with his real-life one. In the same interview with GQ, the country star made it clear that he never profited off Miley, despite popular belief otherwise. You got a lot of people who have made percentages off of her. I'm proud to say to this day I've never made one commission dollar or dime off my daughter, he said. Billy Ray further discussed how he felt the show negatively impacted his family, potentially contributed to his split from his then-wife Tish Cyrus. Per ET, the duo later reconciled, but broke up again as of 2022. Hannah Montana destroyed my family, Billy Ray claimed, per GQ. I'll tell you right now, the show destroyed my family. I take it back in a second. For my family to be here and just for everybody to be okay. Safe and sound and happy and normal would have been fantastic. Heck yeah, I'd erase all of it in a second if I could. Still, time may have altered Billy Ray's feelings on the matter. In February 2020, he spoke positively about the possibility of a Hannah Montana prequel. I would do that in a heartbeat, he told Hollywood Life, because that means I get to get my mullet back. Billy blamed Hannah Montana for Miley's erratic behavior. At the time of Billy Ray Cyrus' GQ interview, a then underage Miley Cyrus sparked outrage after TMZ released footage of her smoking. During her Bangers era in 2013, the singer/actress twerked on stage with Robin Thicke at the MTV Music Video Awards, and got naked in a Wrecking Ball music video. But to hear Billy Ray explain it, all the outrageous behavior on Miley's part was simply because Hannah Montana never allowed her to a normal childhood. Comparing his daughter to troubled stars like Kurt Cobain and Anna Nicole Smith, Billy Ray told GQ that he was scared for Miley. The entertainment business was driving a wedge between us, he said. She's got a lot of people around her that are putting her in a great deal of danger. I know she's 18, but I still feel like, as her dad, I like to try to help. Take care of her just a little bit, to at least get her out of danger. In recent years, Miley has also agreed that Hannah Montana gave her an identity crisis, leading her to experiment in order to find out who she was when she wasn't performing on the Disney Channel. The concept was that when I looked like myself, when I didn't have the wig on anymore, that no one cared about me, she said on an episode of Rock With This Allison Hagerdoff podcast. Clearly, Miley wasn't exactly living the best of both worlds on the show. And that brings us to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching.